Now what we're going to start out with here is we're going to put this super boost. Now this is a 2-wire booster onto this air conditioner, and I'm going to show you where to put the wires. This is actually a very simple operation. There is a diagram on the tool or the part when you first get it, but I'll show you how it should be hooked up. Now the only part we need to deal with on this super boost is the run capacitor. Now I've taken this capacitor off, and you can see there's 3 terminals on. Most of them you're going to get are going to have a single capacitor that is a dual capacitor, one for the fan and one for the compressor. We're concerned about the compressor one in this. So how do we know which of these is which? Giving you a close-up on this, you can see the top, it's kind of rusty. You can't really see anything, but there are marks on these terminals, and I'm going to see if I can scratch these off so we can see them. Okay, with a little cleanup, I was able to come up with Herm on this side. Hopefully you can see that okay. Herm means the compressor. So this one goes to the start of the compressor. We've got one over here, and if you can see that there, it says F for fan, and this one has got multiple wires on it. This indicates a little bit. This is common. Okay, if you can't make these things out, what you're going to need to do is these 2 wires that are on the common, they're going to go back to the contactor. So if you follow that back to the contactor, that'll give you an idea of which is common. This wire here will have to go to the compressor. This brown wire goes to the fan. That's the one that's on F. You should be able to follow that, and this is going to be the condenser fan on this thing. So it should follow off to where the fan is. So the way you hook this up is very simply, one goes on the common, doesn't make any difference which one. The other one goes on the Herm connection or the compressor. That's all you have to do. Now when you're done hooking this thing up, do not leave this thing dangling. That's a sloppy way to work. Get it mounted to the inside the electrical box there somewhere so that it is mounted securely. Okay, here you can see it mounted. I used plumber strap to mount it. One caution I would give you is if you're running through a panel in the unit when you're mounting this thing, to be sure there's no coil on the other side. You might punch a hole in the coil. Anyway, that's it on this one for the Super Boost.